So when making a video about Colby Covington losing a fight, what better way to start this off than talking about a broken jaw? With all the cringe talking he does, all the other antics. Listen, before I even dive into the fight results, I gotta say something. Those two, Kamaru Usman and Colby Covington, they can flat out fight, and the output on both of them is incredible, okay? That was a fight. Now, I made a video, if you go back, you're gonna see it, dud of the year, fight of the year. I really didn't know which way this fight was going to go. I figured it was going to maybe stay on his feet standing because the wrestling credentials on both of them. But this was a fight. I mean, this was a fight I couldn't keep my eyes off of. And rounds 1 and 2, I think went right to Colby. I think Colby came off strong. Round 3, you saw the straight right from Kamaru Usman, the potential punch that broke Colby Covington's jaw. He went back into his corner right at round 3 and said, he said, I think my jaw's broken. He ended up having a hairline fracture. That was the reports from Ariel Helwani when he went to the hospital. But still, I mean, a few things on this one point here with the broken jaw. Number one, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to continue. I may not be able to fight with a broken jaw. I think I speak for most people in this world of normal people. I think it's fair to say that I may not be able to go. Colby Covington didn't just go. I mean, I think he went 15 extra minutes because if the fight, I think the broken jaw happened early in round 3. So he finished out round 3. He definitely lost round 3 though. I have to say that. But then round 4, he came right back into it. Going into round 5, I had this fight 3-1 Colby. I had this fight 3-1 Colby. Now, in a fight like this, okay, because what happened was now round 5 comes in, Kamaru Usman drops Colby twice, and it was the beginning of the end for Colby. And the stoppage is one thing, and I'll talk about that in a second, but that was such a close fight that those 2 drops could have swung it in Kamaru's way. So like going into round 5, I definitely was thinking, all right, this is Colby's fight. If this is an even round, this is all Colby. But with the way the swing of events turned, getting dropped twice, that very easily, if it did go to the scorecards, very easily could have went to Kamaru Usman. So I'm not taking anything away from the victor. I'm just saying how even this fight was, considering that Colby Covington had a broken jaw. I mean, this guy is tough, okay? Put all the antics aside. Now, I personally don't like the cringe talking, but this guy can fight, and that's... It was on display last night. It was on display against Robbie Lawler. It was on display against Damian Maia. I mean, this kid can fight, and the fact that he fought like this with a broken jaw and potentially could have ended up winning that fight if he rode it out for another 2 minutes or so, it's just impressive to me. And so here's how I look at this fight going forward, okay? There's going to be a bunch of talk, a lot of hype. Colby's this, Colby's that, okay. Now, people are already saying he might go to Bellator, which I would not be surprised there, but they're going to probably run it back. This is a mega rematch in the works. You want to talk about a guy who now has cards. That little villain thing that he did definitely is getting him paid because he can have a matchup with his ex-best friend, Jorge Masvidal. Maybe he can run it back and do a major rematch. I mean, there are people, Conor and Cowboy just are fighting out one set. Like, there's so many different opportunities and options for Colby Covington. And even Dana White, after the fight, gave him a little bit of respect, saying, man, this kid can fight. So I don't actually think Colby Covington lost in the terms of, okay, we all thought with all the shit talking he did, if Colby loses a big fight, it's the end of Colby. He's gone. Here's how I look at this scenario. If Kamaru would have lost last night, that would have been the end of Kamaru, my opinion, okay? I just don't think he has enough fan base. I don't think he's that marketable. In my opinion, I really don't like it. I don't like Kamaru Usman. I think it's just the way he is. It's just, I don't know, he's not my favorite type of fighter. But with that being said, Colby Covington is now, like, win or lose, had his options, right? So he has now put himself in that position where he has options. That aside, I hope this humbles Colby Covington because I hate this banter that takes it over the top. Listen, you know me, if you listen to these videos enough, I love my favorite part about mixed martial arts is the respect part of it. It's so hard in life to turn the switch on and off. And what I mean by switch is you have to really swing your emotions, swing your energy one way or the other. And a lot of people don't have that in them. And you see mixed martial artists and combat sports enthusiasts, they have that switch. And so for somebody like Colby Covington and Conor McGregor and the likes of people like them, for them to come in and take this sport of respect and just, crumble up in a ball, like I said, throw it out the window, it just makes it uneasy for people like me. So, if Colby Covington didn't have that banter, I would be probably a fan of him. But It's just, he takes the banner too far, so it just turns people like me off. Like I said, regardless of what I think, and this is what Colby's playing to, I will watch Colby Covington's next fight, regardless if it's in Bellator or UFC, because of just the fact he can fight. What a performance! But broken jaw, that was a fight, man. That was insane. So it definitely wasn't a dud. Go check out that last video, dud or fight of the year. But with that being said, hit that subscribe button.